So in this video, I'm going to go over how you can trust the universe, because the help is always there for us. But I want to remind you, if you want help from the universe, you have to ask. I ask every single morning for help with unconditional love. So we have to remember, we are the universe. So getting in touch with ourselves and how we feel is one of the keys to trusting the universe and the information you get through your intuition or through signs. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of great little exercises that you can do to get in touch with your intuition, and get those messages and help from the universe. My name's Gloria. I'm a life coach. Below I have a link for a great little ebook, How to Make Happiness a Habit. It has wonderful exercises to learn for yourself what makes you happy, affirmations and different kinds of things to change that negative thinking. So look for that link below this video. So again, we have to ask for help, but let's start with self-awareness, because you are the universe too. We're all one, and the universe is there to help us, but we have to listen and know. So it starts with self-awareness. So you might want to stop the video and get something to write in, your journal or something, and then start it up again, because I'm going to ask some questions and then you just write the answers down. The first one, just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Center yourself right in the room where you're at. Now, number one, what do you associate with joy and happiness? There's no right or wrong answer. Write it down. What do you associate with joy and happiness? Is it a feeling in your body? Is it an image? Second, what do you associate with love? If you think of love, what is the feeling? What is the image? Third, when you think thoughts of worry or stress, maybe think of a little thought, not something real traumatic, just something you're stressed or worried about. How does that feel? Where do you feel it? What image comes to mind? The fourth, I want you to think of another stressful experience that you've had in the last couple days. Nothing real traumatic again, but something stressful. How did that feel? Where did you feel it? What image comes to mind? Write that down. The next, I want you to picture yourself having a conversation with somebody that loves you unconditionally. Close your eyes for a few moments. And how do you feel? What are they saying to you? What are your responses? And how does that feel? You can open your eyes and write it down. Jot down a few words about that. Next, I want you to think of somebody that you feel is very brave and courageous. Write their name down, and why do you feel they're brave and courageous? What do you admire about them? They're kind of like your hero. What do you admire about them? And how does that make you feel? Write it down. Now we're going to go over some other exercises too, but I want you to look at this list, because when you're following your intuition and you're getting those messages from the universe, it's when not that stressful feeling, that's worry, fear. It's that feeling of love, happiness, joy. So the more you can connect and be self-aware of what that is, the more you will trust your intuition and follow the advice and guidance from the universe. Okay, now we're going to go into some other exercises. Again, if you're in stillness, visualization, maybe you get a message to do something and you're not sure. The other day I had this. I was had trouble with some emails and some online coursework, and I wasn't sure of the direction to take. And then I got an email, and in the header it was like, the universe answered my question that I could solve this problem in a simple way. So I put it out there, I asked, I spent a little time in stillness asking the universe, and boom, there it came. So be open to how the answers come and learn to trust your intuition. Two little things I work with on my clients. One, before you go get your mail, think about what you're going to find in the mailbox. You'd be surprised at how many times you are correct. Or we've probably all heard this one. When the phone rings, before you answer it, don't look at it, if it's your cell phone, and think about who's calling you. I do that. My phone may be in another room. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's my son, or this is that. More than often, I'm right. And when you learn to trust this and trust yourself, make a list of it. It kind of reinforces how great you are at listening for messages from the divine and yourself. Okay, another little exercise we're going to do. Again, I want you to write these down. This is, again, a part of the self-awareness in a different way. The first is when I'm happy, I feel. Boom. Write that word down. When you're happy, you feel. I want you to think, what is a positive image? Write that down. Whatever you think is a positive image. What is a negative image to you? If you think of the sun, what does that represent to you? If you think of the moon, what does that represent to you? Now I want to go through some colors, and just the first thing that comes to your mind, you write down. The color red, what's a word you associate with that? The color blue. The color yellow. The color black. The color green. The color orange. The color purple. Now keep this list, because the messages may come as a color, as the sun and the moon. You may get images of that, and that is what you associate with. So this is kind of your own intuitive vocabulary, I like to call it. So wherever you wrote this, keep this with the feelings you had, and this is your intuitive vocabulary. So when the messages come, the intuition comes, you will learn to trust the universe, because you are self-aware and can trust yourself. Now, if you enjoy this video, please consider a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, and don't forget that link below for the Happiness Habit ebook. Sending you lots of love and light. Till next time.